Start with some news just coming in. The leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, has once again reiterated the dead economy jibe. Gandhi says Trump's tariff badly hurting India. Job losses, shutdowns is the reality of a dead economy, is what Gandhi said. Modi offered no relief. Mum on tariffs. 4.5 crore jobs, lakhs of businesses at stake, says Rahul Gandhi. I'm going to go straight across to Rahul Gautam for more details on that story. It's a jibe that he's repeated. He's spoken about this in the past as well as far as the economy is concerned. Take us through the details of what he said now and where exactly, Rahul.
Rahul Gandhi has put out a tweet saying that that factory shutdowns, job losses, in fact reduced work orders have become a harsh reality of our dead economy. Now this phrase he has used for the second time probably, and obviously this is again going to become a bone of contention, a major flashpoint, because of the fact that earlier also when he used this term, BJP objected to it, and in fact while putting out that tweet, Rahul Gandhi said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not speaking enough.
I'm going to come back to you, Rahul, in a moment from now. Rahul Gautam, they're getting in those details. We'll just try and fix their audio line. Apologize for that. But this is what Rahul Gandhi, the leader of opposition, has said in the past as far as the dead economy is concerned. Rahul Gandhi has spoken about the fact that he believes that the economy has died and destroyed because of various steps taken by this government. He's also spoken about tariffs hurting us hard and bad, and that's the reason why the Prime Minister should do something about tariffs being imposed, jobs getting finished, unemployment rising, MSME being damaged due to various steps that has been taken by this government. He's spoken about the fact that India has not done enough to protect our people from the tariffs imposed by the American administration, by the US government. He's spoken about Trump's tariffs hurting India bad and that India needs help at this point in time. The economy is dead, says Rahul Gandhi, reiterating what he said in the past as well. He's repeatedly spoken about the fact that India's economy is dead or destroyed, and this has got largely to do with Trump's tariffs, is what Rahul Gandhi has said. But the government continues to maintain that they're doing what they can, in fact, to cushion the people against the tariffs imposed by the US. Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition, has repeated the dead economy take, and this is what he said, that Indian economy has died and that this government has done little to protect its people. Modi offered no relief as mum on tariffs, is what Rahul Gandhi has said, that the Prime Minister has not done enough for the people when it comes to these tariffs being imposed and the government protecting its people. 4.5 crore jobs, lakhs of businesses at stake, says Rahul Gandhi. In the past as well, Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition, has taken on the current political dispensation, speaking about tariffs, the imposition of heavy duty tariffs against India by the US, saying that this has killed the economy. He's repeated essentially the US president's dead economy jibe as well, but instead he said this has got more to do with the fact that Indians haven't been protected by the ruling BJP. He's also, in fact, again taken to Twitter to say that the Prime Minister has not offered any relief or addressed the issue of businesses being affected by tariffs. Tariffs and uncertainty are badly hurting India's textile exporters, is what he's spoken about in the past as well. Mr. Modi has offered no relief or even spoken about tariffs, even though more than 4.5 crore jobs and lakhs of businesses are at stake. Says, you're accountable, please direct your attention to this matter. And these remarks, of course, come at a time when Washington and New Delhi continue high-stakes discussions, negotiations aimed at resolving a prolonged trade standoff marked by heavy tariffs. Of course, in the context of geopolitical tensions, disputes over energy and agriculture. I'm going to go back to Rahul for more details on that story. This is something that President Donald Trump had also said in the past, and Gandhi essentially is repeating what had been said, but in the context of US imposing tariffs, and now saying that this government has not done much to protect its people and our interests.
Well, that's the big charge that Rahul Gandhi is leveling against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that he is not doing enough, to counter, the U.S. pressure. In fact, he said that Prime Minister's weakness is actually impacting India's economy. Now, possibly for the second time, he has repeated the term "dead economy," which when he used last time, also, if you remember, led to a huge, a furor or a slugfest between BJP and Congress, because BJP said that essentially Rahul Gandhi is insulting Indian economy, and later on that term was also in a way used by Donald Trump. Now, Rahul Gandhi is saying that at a time when US is about to or all set to impose 50% tariff on Indian goods, and there's uncertainty over US-India trade deal. Now, this is all affecting our textile sector particularly, for which he said that around 4.5 crore people are going to get impacted, and factory shutdowns, reduced work orders, job losses. All these have become a harsh reality of our dead economy. Now, again, given the fact that Rahul Gandhi has used this term, a dead economy, expect that BJP would be reacting to this. But obviously, he's alleging a big charge against it, PM Modi. He's saying that Prime Minister is not speaking enough, Prime Minister not acting enough, and therefore all this inaction on his part is actually hurting Indian interest. Now, therefore, in a way, he is asking Prime Minister Modi to intervene, to break his silence, and in fact, he said that the inability of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to take on US pressure on Donald Trump, all this is actually affecting livelihood of crores of Indians. So clearly, you can say that this is again going to become a major flashpoint because of the fact that using dead economy when BJP is celebrating the same economy as fourth largest economy of the world, as a country who has got highest GDP numbers. Obviously, this will not go well with BJP leaders. Expect that a rebuttal or a counter attack would be coming in from the BJP leaders as well.
Well, absolutely. Be with us, Rahul Gautam. Coming back to you in a moment from now. BJP's Shehzad Poonawalla is also now joining us. Your take, Shehzad, on what has been said by Rahul Gandhi. Of course, he said this in the past as well. Job creation is a problem. Unemployment is an issue. The economy is dead, says Rahul Gandhi.
Rahul Gandhi is a serial liar. He's on the payrolls of Soros. He only does berating of Bharat, whether in India or abroad. And he's saying Indian economy is dead. Indian economy has registered 8.2 and 7.4% growth rate. IMF has revised its estimation for Indian growth rate upwards. Recently, we have seen the statement of the EU, whether they want to do the deal with India, and said that it's going to be the mother of all deals. In WEF at Davos, India is being celebrated as a global growth engine. For the kind information of Rahul Gandhi, our economy went from 11th to 4th position. He has highest foreign direct investment, highest foreign exchange reserve, highest fastest growing economy, lowest inflation, about 1 or 2%, lowest NPAs, 25 crore people pulled out of poverty, highest levels of worker participation rate, lowest unemployment rate, and even then he says Indian economy is actually his career is dead. His career is dead, and therefore he finds that our democracy is dead, our economy is dead. He berates our Indian army in Operation Sindoor, and therefore he has few takers within the country, and very few people take him seriously.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. We'll also wait to hear from the Congress on these figures that the BJP has given out as far as the government's efforts to push through far-reaching policy reforms like the Bharatiya Janata Party has been pointing out. I want to go across to my colleague from Business Today Television. Sakshi also is with us. India has done things to, in a way, fast-track key reforms to shield itself from US tariffs. But clearly, as far as politics is concerned, Sakshi, what is being said by the leader of the opposition is that the economy is dead, in a way repeating what Donald Trump had said against India, isn't it?
Right, Sneha, but everybody knows that India is not a dead economy. Time and again, we have proven that we are still the fastest growing major economy in the world with 7.4% of growth rate coming in. And even at the World Economic Forum, India is being talked about as a bright spark in this entire looming uncertainty that the world is grappled with. Yes, of course, there is an impact of the 50% tariffs that we have been imposed by. Remember, the US imposed 50% tariffs on India in August, and textile sector definitely, which has been at the receiving end, it has received a body blow. Remember, 30% nearly of India's textile exports go to the US, and American buyers are now finding out newer countries as opportunities to buy out from them. Vietnam, Bangladesh, Turkey, which have more competitive advantage than us, because we were at a 50% tariff. All of these countries were anywhere between 15 to 20% tariff. So therefore, our textile industry has been constantly highlighting that even in the January to March quarter, they will see about a 50% drop in the order volumes that will be coming in from the US. And that is a concern that they have voiced in front of the Parliamentary Standing Committee and in front of the government as well. The government is acknowledging all of these concerns, is looking at how to support the industries. And it's not that it's falling on deaf ears. The government
Right.
is definitely aware of what things could happen. Remember, in the next few days, we will be having the union budget of 2026. There could be some announcement on protecting the interests of these domestic industries and
Okay.
protecting them from these body blows that the US has been giving at. Of course, there is an impact on the textile space. There is, some jobs at stake. But at this point in time, we cannot rule out that the government will not do anything to protect them. We are still in conversation with the US. US President Donald Trump himself has pointed out that he's also confident of having a good deal with India. So it's not just that India wants a good deal with the US, even the US wants a good
Yes.
deal with us. So once that happens, things are going to be proper, and we are going to just have some patience to have at this point in time and see how things progress.
This is politics, isn't it, Sakshi? And the leader of the opposition has said the Prime Minister's mum on tariffs, even though every step is now being looked at very cautiously. There is conversation underway, trade tariff talks are underway, and of course, both countries, like you said, are expecting a positive sort of a result, a win-win situation for both. I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Getting in those details is my colleague Sakshi Batra and Rahul tracking that story.